Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sumi Ahmed, Assistant Dean for Student Life. On behalf of the Adams School of Dentistry, I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to friends and families of our DDS class of 2026, ASPIT class of 2024, and 2025. We are gathered here today to celebrate their transition to clinics and to witness their affirmation and commitment to patient care. In the healthcare professions, a white coat means a lot more than the practice of medicine. A white coat should mean that the healthcare professional wearing the garment is a champion of humanism in healthcare. Today, it symbolizes affirmation on the part of these aspiring dentists that their purpose will be pure and that they can be trusted to honor the tradition of placing the interest of their patients above self. So without much ado, I would like to welcome Dr. Janet Guttmiller to give the Dean's address.
Good afternoon. It is an honor and pleasure to welcome the dental class of 2026 and the advanced standing classes of 2024 and 2025 to the Adams School of Dentistry White Coat Ceremony. I want to offer my congratulations to each of you for all that you have accomplished thus far in your educational journey. Please stand to let us celebrate you. And now I'd like to extend a special welcome to the families and friends of our students. We are delighted to have you here today for this special event, and we are grateful for your support. Friends, families, partners, please stand so that we can recognize and thank you. Today marks a monumental occasion. Today, you will receive your white coats, symbolizing the professionalism and high ethical standards that will be expected in your educational program. In addition, the white coat represents the privilege and responsibility of providing patient care in your educational career here at Adams School of Dentistry and throughout your professional career. You will earn the privilege of providing oral health care as part of your educational journey as you demonstrate the knowledge, the skills, and values necessary for oral health professionals. This privilege instills significant responsibilities upon you. Your patients will trust that you have the knowledge, the skills, and the professional values to manage their oral health needs. What are these professional values? To be compassionate and trusting, to demonstrate humanism, altruism, to be responsible, respectful, to be culturally aware, and to conduct yourself in a professional and ethical manner. Today, we celebrate you and bestow upon you the expectations of a healthcare professional. The white coat ceremony first started in medical schools and has been practiced in the United States for many health professional programs for over 30 years. Interestingly, until the late 19th century, physicians wore black. Black was a symbol of seriousness, respect, and formality. Black lab coats were worn by students in gross anatomy dissection labs out of respect for the deceased. With the discovery of bacteria and the need for antisepsis and disinfection, it was realized that black coats would fade easily with repeated washing. At this same time, hospitals adopted white to symbolize healing, cleanliness, and hope. Hospitals came to be known as places of healing rather than a place where one went to die. Thus, the white coat was adopted by the medical profession in 1889 to represent healing and hope. As you receive your white coat, please remember that it's not the coat or the color of the coat that defines you. It is the manner in which you treat your patients, your colleagues, faculty, and staff. As you receive your white coat today, and each day as you step into the classroom or the clinic here at the Adams School of Dentistry, or in your future practices and communities where you live and work, I encourage you to reflect upon this day and the meaning of being a professional and the privilege that will be bestowed upon you by your patients as a healthcare professional. A very special thank you to our faculty and staff here today supporting this ceremony, and to all of our faculty and staff for the significant roles you play in the educational lives of our students. And a special thank you to Dr. Catherine McTeague, an esteemed alumna, and to Noelle McIntosh, a third-year dental student and president of our Spurgeon Dental Society, for participating in this very special event. Finally, congratulations to our students and your families. We are partners in your educational journey, and we are honored that you chose the Adams School of Dentistry for your professional education. Congratulations and welcome to our profession.
Thank you, Dean Guttmiller. Next, I would welcome Ms. Noelle McIntosh from the DDS class of 2024. Noelle is the current president of our student body government, Spurgeon.
Good evening. Again, my name is Noelle McIntosh, and I am a class of 2024 DDS student at the UNC-Adams School of Dentistry, and I am also the current president of the Spurgeon Dental Society. I want to start by saying congratulations to the class of 2026 and the class of 2024 and 2025 ASPIT students on this milestone. I'd like to also take the time to say thank you to Dean Guttmiller, administration, faculty, family, and friends for joining us today to celebrate this occasion. It is truly an honor to be here to offer words of encouragement to you all as you have reached one of your first major milestones in dental school here at UNC, receiving and donning your white coats. Writing this speech was stressful, to say the least, which, to be honest, the word stressful pretty much sums up dental school in a nutshell. And as I'm sure you have all come to know by now, navigating your way through dental school can feel like putting on a fitted bed sheet by yourself, next to impossible. But I want you all to know that it is possible and you all will get through it, no matter how this journey has started for you. I also want you all to know that the same way I and so many others are here to encourage and support you in these next steps, it is also imperative that you encourage yourself. And one of the most important realizations that I came to in order to encourage myself and to continue making my way through my dental school journey can be summed up by a quote I came across in a daily devotional a couple months ago. And it said, "To step toward your destiny, you may have to step away from your security." As you all start to make strides in the clinic and continue through dental school, you must get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Things will more than likely feel unfamiliar and foreign to you initially and at times along the way, but know that this feeling of being uncomfortable is normal and is to be expected. I experience it, every other dental student experiences it, and even faculty and other practicing dentists experience it. Success in this arena and in this field will breed many moments of discomfort, and I want you all to embrace them. Although these moments may not feel the best, seeing them more as malleable moments and opportunities for growth rather than obstacles will mold you into a better dental professional and individual. No matter how many long nights there are of studying for exams you don't feel ready for, long days in the sim lab, staring at teeth until you just want to pack up and walk away, and patients whose cases seem daunting, you will get better with time, you are built for this, and you will come out on top. As a third-year student who is currently fully immersed in the student clinics, when I'm faced with a treatment or procedure that is new to me, my visceral reaction is usually some level of anxiety, and the nerves do start to kick in. I start to ask myself a million questions. What are the steps for this procedure again? Did we do this in sim lab? What is my attending going to think? Can I answer all of Dr. Astorica's questions in huddle? What will the patient think? There's so many other questions, but I want you all to know that while it may feel like you should know all the answers, it is perfectly okay if you don't, and you should never be afraid to speak up and ask someone for help. There is never any shame in asking questions and utilizing the resources around you, because chances are someone else has that exact same question as you, or has had that same question in the past as well. But what I want you to take away from this point is the conclusions that I have learned to land on every single time. And that is, no matter the uncertainty or the number of questions I have to ask, I tell myself that I am going to do this, I can do this, and I'm going to give it my absolute best. If you try to land on these conclusions in the end, you will only continue forward on this predestined path of success ahead of you. Dental school can feel like you are standing courageously and valiantly against the impossible. And when I think of that, I think of the late, great Shirley Chisholm, the first Black woman to serve in Congress and the first Black woman to run for president of the United States. As a matter of fact, she became known as the way paver. Chisholm was met with resistance, discrimination, and so much more from all fronts through all of her political endeavors. But she still pressed on and pushed through towards her destiny in the end, and she made history repeatedly in the process. I want you all to remember that as you journey through dental school, you will be met with resistance at one point or another. Whether it be dental school itself, your personal life, or some other external factor, it will more than likely present itself in some way. But just like one of my favorite sayings goes, no rain, no flowers. Learn to find the beauty in the struggle and know that no obstacle is greater than the triumph that is to come in who you are destined to be. As I conclude today, I want you to look around you, to your left, to your right, behind you, and in front of you. Look at the support that you currently have. Oh, you guys actually did it. I didn't think y'all were gonna do it. I'm sorry. I saw y'all's heads moving, I'm sorry. Okay, look at the support that you currently have. The lifelines you will have in times of doubt, distress, and low morale. I have been where you all are, and I still don't have all the answers as I embark upon my fourth and final year, thank goodness, of dental school. Dental school is difficult, and it may be the most challenging thing you ever do, but know that you are never alone in your struggles, and you will come out of all of them victorious. But none of that will happen unless you believe that it will. The symbolism of the white coat and how important this day is cannot be overstated. There can be no more confusion, imposter syndrome, or doubt of what you are capable of. You belong here. When you all walk across that stage on Mother's Day of your graduation year, you'll be able to recite the wise words from one of my favorite proverbs. I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, and I have kept the faith. Thank you, class of 2026, and the ASPIT students of the classes of 2024 and 2025. I will always be a resource to all of you, and I wish you the absolute best of luck on your journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Noel. That was a great speech. Now I'd like to take a moment to introduce our keynote speaker, one of my favorite former students, Dr. Catherine McTeague. Catherine grew up in Southwest Georgia and attended UGA for undergrad. She received a master's degree in secondary education from Texas A&M University and taught 8th grade science for 4 years before returning to dental school. After graduating from the DDS program at UNC in 2018, she moved to Alaska to work in the Indian Health Service for 2.5 years. There, she was able to travel to remote villages that were only accessible via helicopters to provide dental care. She still continues to work in public health as a lead dentist for Piedmont Health Services in Siler City, where she is a preceptor for one of our rotation sites. She's happily married for 12 years and has a 3-year-old son and a 1-year-old daughter. When she's not busy with dentistry, she enjoys outdoor adventures and spending time with her family. Catherine, I invite you to the podium.
That was such an awesome intro. Thank you. And I really just want to come up here, and I joked, but I mean it when I say what she said. What Noelle said was perfect, so I hope you listened because it was beautiful. And I am so honored to be here today to see you all welcomed into the profession of dentistry. You, as I did, have all come from amazingly individualized backgrounds. Some of you have had alternate careers, have been college athletes, have taken 1 or 2 gap years to take prerequisites. You've put in the hard work, and yet you have all reached this milestone together, this singularity in your paths. I'll never forget being 23 in the second year of a PhD program in marine science and having to leave a Halloween party dressed as a sunny side up egg, by the way, to go check fish tanks at 11 p.m. And I realized that that path and work-life balance was not ideal for my personality. So I pivoted and moved into education, and like Dr. Ahmed said, I taught for 4 years before coming to dental school and applying over a summer break. I set up my application in May, took the DAT in August, and started interviewing in September, and I was terrified that my previous life would put me behind and at a disadvantage for joining the dental community. However, just like you, my past experience only informs my ability to provide care to people in need, and it gives me a unique perspective. You are in dentistry for a reason, and we've all had obstacles to overcome. You may still face certain comments as you actively change the paradigm of the profession. Dentistry is more diverse than ever. However, outdated mindsets are still changing, so be aware of it and be a part of the change. It was only in 2014 that I was asked by a mentor how my husband felt about me coming to pursue my calling. As these views change for the better, hold on to one another and reach out to strong professionals who now stand in leadership positions at the school. In these challenging instances, remember why you're here. I've been called to dentistry for my interest in public health, outreach, mentorship, and art. You add character to your class that no one else has, and you will find a niche that's specific to you and your needs and to the oral health needs of the public. You come to this bottleneck together right here and now, only to diverge again, just as you were divergent and different in your lives prior to dental school. After today, you will have an individual experience based mostly on luck of patient assignments and a little on self-advocacy and your clinical skills. Always remember that you're running your own race, and if you aren't the first of your classmates to complete a class 2 in clinic, you're not behind. That class 2, probably had an open margin. I remember going to Dr. Clark, who was my 4th year practice director, to have her sign off on my graduation, and I just knew I was in the middle or the back of the pack for completing my work, and she told me that day that I was the very first person to come and see her. So you really have no idea where you stand clinically in your class. Keep your eyes on the ultimate goal. Don't let casual conversations between you and your friends about what you've had the opportunity to do in clinic derail your focus. This goes for in your professional lives too. There are many paths to the same end, and you will all launch from graduation to the future that looks nothing like the person sitting in front of you or behind you. You have your own reasons for becoming a dentist, and you have your own hopes for your future practice, many of which will only materialize in the final moments before you walk across the graduation stage, and they'll continue to evolve over the years. It's been 8 years since my white coat ceremony, and I feel like my own path is just starting to unfold. As you pass across the stage, You're walking through a door into a room of your colleagues, with whom you will work for the rest of your career. There's a poem by Dana Faulds called The Open Door that really articulates this experience, and I want to read it to you. A door opens. Maybe I've been standing here shuffling my weight from foot to foot for decades, or maybe I only knocked once. In truth, it doesn't matter. A door opens and I walk through without a backward glance. This is it then, one moment of truth in a lifetime of truth. A choice made, a path taken, the gravitational pull of spirit too compelling to ignore any longer. I am received by something far too vast to see. It has roots in antiquity, but speaks clearly in the present tense. Be, the vastness says, be without adverbs, descriptors, or qualities. Be so alive that awareness bears itself uncloaked and unadorned. Then go forth to give what you alone can give. Awake to love and suffering, unburdened by the weight of expectations. Go forth to see and be seen, blossoming, always blossoming into your magnificence. We welcome you into the ranks of provider. Now your working days will not be focused on gathering of information, but on implementing this knowledge as you continue to gather it. I encourage you, like Noelle said, to work from a growth mindset and know that you will struggle some days with patient treatment, and that's okay, and that goes in perpetuity. Fail fast and learn by troubleshooting. After years of practice, you might still find yourself with an open contact at the end of a restoration. You will. But you'll become more comfortable in that scenario, and you will be able to fix it more quickly. When you enter clinic, be aware every preceptor you work with will remember you. That has big implications for your future and for how you act as a professional. Dentistry is very small. Everyone knows everyone. And it was only after graduating that I realized this, because I moved 4,000 miles away to Nome, Alaska, only to work with a student from UNC who was in Dr. Reside's class. Even though it seems on the surface that dental school is somewhat of a type of continuation of an undergraduate experience, once you put on that white coat, it's all different, and you're a professional and you've got to behave like one. Your new daily routine will be patient-driven, revolving around treatment for the individual in your chair. Remember that there is a person attached to the treatment plan you're fabricating, and that person comes from a particular set of life circumstances. Remember that dentistry can be uncomfortable for the patient, and not only can be uncomfortable, it just is uncomfortable. Every hour of every day, you will cause discomfort to someone, and that's a large responsibility to carry in order to treat patients, however necessary this discomfort is, in a way that helps them remain motivated. Remember that opening your mouth and letting a stranger look inside is a really vulnerable place to be. We don't even let our significant others look in our mouths so closely, and we don't look in their mouths so closely, except after dental school, you probably will. You will change lives through your skills and through your personal interactions and relationships with your patients. You have been pulled to dentistry for a reason, and you will contribute something meaningful to the profession. So go forth to give what you alone can give. I look forward to seeing where you are in 2 years when you are on your disc rotations, and I wish you the very best of luck as you begin your journey chairside. Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine. To start off our main event of the day, I would now like to welcome Executive Vice Dean for Education, Dr. Ed Swift, to introduce the ASPIT class of 2024 and 2025. Dr. Fernando Astorga, Director of the ASPIT program, will be donning their coats.
Well, first of all, good afternoon, and congratulations to all you guys here in these front rows. And you've heard the term ASPIT thrown around a couple times this afternoon. And I bet a lot of you don't know what that is. So I'm going to tell you what it is. We have a program called the Advanced Standing Program for International Dentists. And this is a program that allows people, like these folks in the front row, who are already dentists in their home country, to come to the United States and earn an American dental degree. So they had so much fun in dental school when they were in, they said, I want to do 2 more years. So that's why they're here. And I have the honor of introducing them to you this afternoon. But before I start, I want to just tell you, if I mess up any of these names, it's not my fault. I had ChatGPT do the pronunciations. Okay. All right, so let's get back to business. I asked the classes of 2024 and 25 ASPIT students to please stand. And Nadia, there's a little bit of pressure on you because you're going to need to go to the left, go through those double doors, turn right, and you're going to come out through the other door. Okay? All right. All right. Are you ready? All right, we'll start with Nadia Asadallah. Inyak Lee. Pinar Dogani. Congrats. Berna Arfat. Ezra Zor. Angelina Matthew. Disha Thakur. And Saba Al-Hayani. Those were the 24s, so we'll start with the 25s. Irina Singh. This way. Laura B. Guarin. Gitu Sharma. Rashmi Deshmukh. Noruddin Ramadan. Shreya Venkatesh. Riem Halal. And Shireen Chakiwala. And that was the ASPIT classes of 2024 and 25.
Congratulations to our ASPIT class of 2024 and 2025. Now I'd like to welcome Sophia Abidi, class president for the DDS class of 2026, to the podium to say a few words.
Hello, everybody. I did spend the whole day telling myself I wouldn't be nervous, but it kind of changes when they call your name. So I've never been so thankful for the 4-ticket limit as I am right now. So welcome, family, friends, faculty, and staff of the UNC Adams School of Dentistry, and a special welcome to the DDS class of 2026. Thank you all for joining us today, both in person and remote, as we mark this milestone in our dental school careers. My name is Sophia Abidi, and I have the privilege of serving as the class president for 2026. Today, we are not just receiving a uniform, but a symbol of the trust, responsibility, and commitment that we are accepting as we embark on a path towards becoming compassionate dental professionals. I want to take a moment to recognize that success is rarely achieved in isolation, and we owe a debt of gratitude to those of you in this room that have supported us, encouraged us, and have helped us turn our dreams into a reality. For all of you, remember that today is not only a celebration of us, but for you as well. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge the diversity within our class. We come from different backgrounds, cultures, and walks of life, and we bring that with us, providing different perspectives and understandings of the world. Despite our differences, here at the Adams School of Dentistry, we are able to find common ground. Our class has created such a special environment, from our matching scrubs, socials at Pittsburgh and Purefoy, and each one of our assigned seats in Corey G405. The pressures and challenges we face can be overwhelming, but looking around at all of you and being a part of the community we have created is an unparalleled experience. It has been truly amazing to witness the transformation of strangers into the closest of friends, as we've all built bonds and created memories that will last a lifetime. As I look ahead into the next 3 years, I can't help but feel a sense of anticipation and excitement, and cannot begin to fathom just how much stronger our bonds will be. I'm overjoyed to be surrounded by a group of people that are excited to celebrate the successes of those around them, who are unafraid to ask for help, and who can also openly talk about their struggles and challenges so we don't feel alone in them. In closing, let us take a moment to reflect on the incredible journey ahead. As we don these white coats and begin our careers, we do so with a great sense of purpose and pride. We have been blessed with the unique opportunity to receive our education at the Adams School of Dentistry, and with this, we have the opportunity to not only be okay, but excellent. So on behalf of faculty, staff, and administration, congratulations.
As the class president, you get the first coat. So if you stand right in front of the table, Dr. Swift is going to don the coat. And Dean Guttmiller. Sophia will now introduce the class of 2026 to our guests.
Let's go. Did I do okay?
Doctors Jonathan Reside and Dr. Rocio Quinones will be donning the codes for the class.
I forgot the mic was on. Good. Graham Aldridge. Nuha Ashraf. Kyla Augustine. Evan Bellamy. Congrats. Catherine Bingham. Henry Brooks. Garrett Buchanan. Maria Capito. Emily Cardoso. Mackenzie Castro. Angela Chen. Forrest Collins. Jack Cooper. Devarian David. Caitlin Davis. Jasmine Dennis. Kelsey Diaz. Alexander Dietz. Claire Dixon. Kelly Doyle. Gianni Finizio. Clifford Trey Fiscus.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lauren Franklin. Monica Gadiraju. Isabella Gallo. Courtney Garneau. Evie Gertz. Trace Glover. Lillian Gomez. Soumya Goru. Aaron Ham. Brenna Harrison. Keenan Hartung. Elmira Hazarhani. Drake Imhoff. Nashmil Islam.
Thank you.
Abigail Koningsberg. Seth Lahaj. Oscar Lacera. Jaehoon Lee. Benjamin Lee. Claudia Lemon. McKenna Lewis. Jake Lunt. Wendy Martin. Jordan McNally. Lily Medlin. Michelle Moscow. Nicholas Nottage. Carson O'Hara. Vice President Shay Oja. Jean Okonkwo. Ian O'Toole. Ava Palmer. Yamini Pandrapagada. Aruja Patel. Abhinaya Parambedu. Bailey Peterson. Christian Ramlal. Lauren Rector.
Thanks, Steve.
Benjamin Roy. Amrit Sani. Amr Saleh. Shalini Sharma. Brandon Simmons. Alice Song. Avery Spangler. Emma Story. Yuno Sung. Jay Thomas. AJ Valero.
Thanks, Sophia.
Anna Vassallo. Kinsley Booth. Joshua Wellborn. Lauren Williams. Tyler Williams. Grace Shu.
Was this natural?
Shamim Zarai. Fulin Zaleka. Anna Zhang. Kathy Joe. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Okay, I thought my part was done, it's not. Next, we will be reciting the dentist pledge. You can find it. Yep. And I'm gonna say it and then you'll recite after me, so. Could you all stand up and face the audience? I, as a member of the dental profession, shall keep this pledge and these stipulations. I understand and accept that my primary responsibility is to my patients. And I shall dedicate myself to render to the best of my ability the highest standard of oral health care and to maintain a relationship of respect and confidence. Therefore, let each come to me safe in the knowledge that their total health and well-being are of my first considerations. I shall accept the responsibility that as a professional, my competence rests on continuing the attainment of knowledge and skill in the art and science of dentistry. I acknowledge my obligation to support and sustain the honor and integrity of the profession and to conduct myself in all endeavors such that I merit the respect of my patients, colleagues, and my community. I further commit myself to the betterment of my community for the benefit of all society. I shall faithfully observe the principles of ethics and code of professional conduct set forth by the profession. All this I pledge with pride in my commitment to the profession and the public it serves. All right. So next we'll be doing the mission to serve. Today, we acknowledge the privilege we have in becoming healthcare providers and recognize the new responsibilities we hold. We pledge to face challenges with courage, respect, and empathy, to uphold our promises and duties. To be upstanding clinicians and to prioritize our patients' interests above our own. We commit ourselves to treating all individuals with respect, dignity, and compassion regardless of our differences. We will uphold principles of honesty and integrity and will strive to earn and maintain the trust and respect of our patients, colleagues, and the community. All right.
Congratulations, everyone. You may go ahead and take a seat. That was a beautiful ceremony. I just wanted to point out to friends and families that every year, each class writes their own mission to serve. And the mission to serve that they just read out was written by the class of DDS class of 2026. I'd like to take, right. I'd like to take a moment to thank our faculty and staff who are in attendance here. A huge thank you to our support staff in the Office of Admissions and Student Life, the Academic Affairs Office, and the Dean's Office, and the team here at MBRB for all your hard work. I'd also like to thank Sophia and Shay for all their help in making this easy on me. Thank you, both of you. You guys make a great team, and your executive team for putting that presentation together. That was beautiful. At this time, I request the students to exit the auditorium and head directly outside to the front of the building for a class picture. So I would like to start with the back row. So if you could rise and walk out the way you guys came in. Friends and families, please remain seated. You're going to walk out to the front of the building, and Chris will meet you there for a class picture.